Alright guys, what's going on? We've got War 1 of Season 12, and today LVT is going to be facing NewN. So last season we also faced NewN in War 1, and we got completely obliterated. I think the score was 6-2. And after that war, that's when Taters left the Alliance. So feeling a lot of pressure this war. We know this is the only time we're going to be matching them this season, so really want to do a good job. With their bans, I brought SpiderHam as my tactic attacker, and that's just kind of the thing with this meta, is that you need to have, you know, whatever normal attacker you need for your lanes, and pretty much everyone is going to need to bring in one tactic attacker for the most part. Like, Omega Red can do tactic fights, but, you know, why not eliminate risk? So this first fight here, originally I was going to bring Quicksilver for it, but I decided to bring SpiderHam instead, because assuming that this person's running Inequity, which they should be, Quicksilver with his 15-hit combos, it just slows him down so much. I was kind of messing around with it a little bit in the off-season, and it is just, you know, a little bit of a slog. So rank 4 SpiderHam, kind of hoping that he's faster than Quicksilver, and so far he definitely is. So, you know, I know that I've been underutilizing him a lot in this meta, but yeah, I mean, there are just so many good options. Like Void is a great option. He was banned this war. He's the one that I tend to, you know, assign a little bit more, I guess. But yeah, you can see here SpiderHam. It's been under a minute. We're gonna finish the fight at a full yellow bar. So very easy fight, pretty good placement for MCoC. He is gonna go into his like little rage mode eventually here. This next fight here is gonna be a rank 5 Nick Fury. He's not ascended, so I wasn't super worried about this. I've done this fight quite a few times. There's nothing really to watch out for here. I did go ahead and throw on a combat regen boost just because, you know, at the beginning if you get like incinerates or take a bunch of block damage or something, that can be a little bit annoying. But here I'm just going to lock in spores. And you can see we have 20 up on him, waiting out the indestructible. There are a lot of really good options for this fight. Absorbing Man can do it, but yeah, so can Omega Red, so I just decided to go ahead and take it myself. And now you can see he's in his second life. You know, he's just melting down. Gonna lock in spores one more time. This should do it. And yeah, he's just gonna die. So again, under a minute, not too bad. The second time we matched NewN last season, I don't think that I posted it, but it was a very close war. It came down to time, so I was trying to be a little bit more conscientious about time in this war. So, and that last war was like one of the most exciting wars I've ever been in. So this fight here, this is just a Quicksilver. This is pretty good placement for him. My strategy here with Omega Red is to just build up spores in the beginning and then trigger his evade, which does count as a purify for some reason. If he does it 3 times, he's going to go unblockable, and that's really not something you want with Quicksilver. So I went ahead and used a power start 1 just to be extra safe here. That way, kind of hoping that I could get to my special 3 to power drain him if he does go unblockable. But you can see here, this fight, he's just going to go down about 40 seconds, so not too bad. And then this next fight here, so this champion is not available in game yet. I don't know how to say her name. I guess it's like Chilth. So I went through the monthly event quest a bunch. I thought about the interaction kind of all day at work, and basically there's no getting around it. She is going to go unblockable on this node at some point. So I kind of figured out that I could get one set of degen locked in, and that was pretty much going to be it. After that, she's going to gain 2 cleanse charges every 10 seconds on this node. And they stack up to 10. So you can see here now she's unblockable. Now I know that I just kind of need to hit her block a bunch, attempt to stay close, but her special one just takes up so much time. And at this point I'm just going to combo her down. So she also has a ton of health. On this node I think she had like around like 310 or 320,000 health, which is a lot. It's more than she has in the like the Throne Breaker event quest or whatever. But yeah, the fight actually went down really smoothly. That is a good placement for her though, if you end up pulling and ranking her and want to put her on defense. You know, she probably has one of the strongest cleanses in the game. And then these next 2 fights are just going to be normal Omega Red fights. This is going to be an Atuma on Power Snack. I did remove Dexterity for this fight and used my same invuln from my last fight here. So I'm just going to lock in Spores. And yeah, there's just really not much to it. At this point I'm only really going to hit him with heavy attacks. He was being a little bit passive and weird, which was kind of annoying. You know, it's much better when the AI just wants to dash in at you a bunch, but it's fine. It was a 30-second fight, so can't complain too much. And then my last fight here is going to be this Baron Zemo. I like to run... So basically I hate baiting special attacks from Baron Zemo. He doesn't like throwing them, and I just don't really like dealing with it. So I used a Power Start 1 here so that I don't have to bait any heavy attack or any special attacks. I can just go to my special 3 and power drain him if his power gets too high or something. But yeah, I've seen him here a couple times, I think. I assume it's because people like using Magneto for him, and Magneto does like energy damage or something, but not sure. Here, I'm going to block the special 1 to get a permanent bleed on me. Somebody suggested it a while back, like in one of my older war videos. And right here, this is where I'm just going to decide not to bait any specials. I'm just going to hit him into the block, throw my special 3, and he's just going to die. So, pretty easy war for me. Again, this meta in general is just kind of easy. But yeah, so as an alliance we did really well. I will show you the results in just a second here, but first I'm going to show you one of our deaths. And I know that Jen won't mind me showing, but sometimes you say you had a disconnect and, you know, it's like not believable. That was one of our 2 deaths, was she disconnected from that fight. So pretty unfortunate, definitely not anyone's fault. But this war, we ended up beating them 2-6. I know that NewN is a really good alliance. Some of the deaths that they had were not deaths that they would ever normally have. So maybe just like a little bit of rust from the off season. Definitely didn't seem like any planning errors, just maybe some execution errors, but we did end up getting them in this war. It was pretty scary. We were behind, I think it was like 1-2 for the majority of the war, or at least like the second half of the war. And then they ended up giving up a couple more, and at that point they kind of knew it was over. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to try to do a better job of keeping up with these this season. Last season there was just so much stuff going on, like in the alliance and stuff, that you know, making videos just did not feel like a priority. So, but this season, hopefully I'll have a little bit more time and motivation to do it. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.